Hi Palangga! Thanks for watching this video. My name is JP and welcome to Diary ni Langga YouTube channel. Here in our channel, we're giving free contents for self-improvement, life tips and tricks, and product reviews. And today's video, I'm very excited to share with you one of my enhanced technique that makes me feel more productive from my day-to-day tasks. And since it's going to be another year, I decided to share with you this enhanced technique mga Palangga to help you to be more productive for this coming year 2023 than 2022. So without further ado, let's jump into our video. 2 years ago, I shared a video about tools and techniques that help us to manage our time and be productive every day. And maybe you guys have been doing some of those techniques, especially when it comes for using planner, to-do list, and calendar app on our mobile phones or our gadgets. And back when I was studying, I've been using a planner that contains my scheduled time and also my day-to-day tasks. But when I started having a job, I felt that organizing a planner, it really consumes a lot of time and effort as you need to write to plan your day-to-day tasks, and it's really hard to manage, especially when I'm tired came from work and also dealing with my lazy moment. At that time, I decided to switch or transition from using a planner into a calendar app in my mobile phone when it comes for segregating my tasks and organizing my schedule. They're just almost the same concept of using calendar app with a planner, but the good thing with this calendar app from our mobile phone, it's very convenient because you don't need to bring always your pen and notebook with you, especially when you're going to travel. So if you have a free time, it's easy for you to organize your schedule or to modify your schedule. So it's really much convenient compared from bringing your notebook and your pen with you. However, for the last 2 years that I've been doing or using this kind of technique, I always feel overwhelmed, especially if there is some task that I miss. If ever that I miss one of my scheduled tasks, I feel that I mess up my whole day and I'm not being productive. It also makes me feel frustrated, especially if I miss one single scheduled task, and it will just going to ruin also my next task until I'm going to ruin all of my tasks for the whole day. Recently, I made some research to find out what is the best technique that will help you to be more productive but not being so overwhelmed with so many scheduled tasks. So I've been thinking so much if do I need to go back of using planner or do I still need to continue using the calendar app in my mobile phone. I realized that the two techniques of using planner and also calendar mobile app have the same concept of using a scheduled task. After watching with a lot of videos from different content creators talking about productivity, I found out that to-do list or using to-do list is much more simple, less stress, and easy to accomplish compared from having scheduled tasks. And since I'm not really fond of having to-do lists before, I also found out that we can enhance our current techniques, whether you're using planner or scheduled our calendar on our mobile phone, we can enhance it with to-do lists. And at the end of this video, you'll still be the one who'll decide whether you will continue using your planner or maybe you're using a calendar app in your mobile phone. And my goal of this video is how to enhance and simplify our current techniques applying to-do lists. And first, let's talk about those who are going to use planner this year 2023. This is how my planner looks like. So each time of the day and also scheduled tasks for each of the time. So let's say, for example, 5 a.m. to 6 a.m. I'm going to wake up, prepare breakfast, 6 to 7 a.m., exercise and cleaning, 7 to 8 a.m., shower and preparation, 8 to 9 a.m., travel, and then your class, your subject class that you need to attend, lunch, another class until you go back home, prepare for assignment, then your preparation, then you're in cleaning. So there's so much a lot of tasks of the time of the day itself. So that's how my planner looks like before, which all the tasks are scheduled for a specific time. I know that really makes you be productive. However, it's kind of overwhelming seeing with so many tasks that you need to accomplish in a single day. So to make our planner simple and enhanced with to-do lists, we can change from scheduled tasks into to-do lists. So this is how it should be look like. The good thing is if you don't have the planner itself, like the format of the planner, you can actually use notebooks when it comes for creating your planner. So first thing is you have to input the date on the top, and then instead of putting each task for scheduled time, just like what our planner looks like before, you can segregate first or determine first what are the major tasks that you have. Maybe you can minimize it into 5 major tasks or 5 major routine. So let's say, for example, from 5 to 8 a.m., it's going to be your morning routine. From 8 to 5 p.m. it's going to be your work time or school time. And then from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. it's going to be your hobby, whether you're doing your YouTube or maybe you need to study for your lesson or creating homework. And then from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. it's going to be your evening routine. And then from 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. it's going to be your rest time or sleep time. So instead of seeing with so many tasks, you can just simply segregate into major tasks or major routines. After you're able to determine the major tasks or major routines that you need to accomplish for that day, that's the time that you have to input small to-do lists for each of the major tasks. So let's say, for example, from 5 a.m. to 8 a.m. So this is going to be your morning routine. These are the to-do list or the list that you have to complete with that specific major task. Well, the good thing for having to-do lists, it's really up to you. What time are you going to execute the task itself? So whether you can go ahead and proceed first with daily cleaning before exercise, so it's really up to you. So you own the time, and it's up to you if you're able to complete it right away. Then you have some free time that you can actually use for taking a break. Now, for those who are going to use your cell phone just like me, so it's just the same concept with Planner, and it's really up to you what are the digital tools that you will be using, whether you're going to use the calendar app in the phone itself, or maybe you're going to use a different application such as Google Calendar and other apps. So this is how my calendar app looks like before. It's just the same concept with my planner, but each of the time has its own schedule. So let's say, for example, from 7 to 8 a.m. going to buy food and going home. 8 to 9 a.m. going to do laundry. 9 to 9:15 a.m. preparation. 9:15 to 9:30 a.m. lunch. So if you will be seeing with all of your tasks for that day, it's really much very overwhelming because you have so many tasks to complete. So that's how it looks like with my calendar app before. Now this is how my calendar looks like. So instead of having multiple tasks for a single day, let's say on last December 22, so I just segregate into 5 tasks, which is for sleeping, for cleaning and cooking, preparation, and that's it. So I just put or get those major tasks or 5 major routines instead of putting for each single task per hour. However, with this kind of technique, I actually use also a note app, which is on my phone. So having a combination of note app in your mobile phone, the good thing with this is you have the option to put like a radio icon, and then you can just simply put a check mark if you're able to complete each list for one of the major tasks. So let's say, for example, your major task for 22, let's say cooking and cleaning from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. So you can create reminders like what are you going to cook, and then what are you going to clean. So those are the tasks that I have, or to-do list for each of the major tasks. So I just have to separate it. I just have to put like a space in here, but each to-do lists are still categorized into the major tasks that you have. And the good thing with using your mobile device or your devices, instead of using a calendar, you can actually use the Note app in your mobile phone. So just like how the format of the planner earlier, you just have to get first the 5 major routines or the major tasks that you need to accomplish for the whole day. For the major tasks, you just have to create to-do list. What are the things that you need to accomplish for that specific major task? So this is how it should look like. And the good thing with the note is you're able to put a check mark, and it will be easy for you to modify specific tasks, and it will going to remind you what are the things that you need to accomplish. And for me, this really makes me feel more productive, less stressed, unlike before that you're being bombarded with so many tasks that you need to accomplish for the whole day. But this one, it will just going to make your life easier compared from before. And I hope this video gives you an idea on how to be more productive and less overwhelmed in preparation for this year incoming 2023. If you do, please give us a thumbs up, and if you have something to share, don't hesitate to comment in the section box. And if you want more videos like this, please consider subscribing to this this channel, and don't forget to hit the bell notification button so that you'll get updated every time that we release a new video. Thank you so much again guys for stopping by, and thank you for joining me for the year 2022. I hope every one of us will have a wonderful new year and amazing year of 2023. This is JP, and I will see you all on my next video. Happy New Year!